The 15 months wait out rule is gone. Will private property owners push HDB flood up, or will the MOP flats balance the market? Let's break it down and let's go. Welcome back online. So today we'll be talking about the 15-month rules for private property owners buying a non-subsidized HDB flat, right? Previously, this rule was actually introduced in 2022. Like for example, after selling your private property, most owners have to wait for 15 months before buying a non-subsidized like HDB resale flat. And these owners might need to go rent for 15 months before they are able to buy. So the purpose was actually to reduce the competition in the HDB resale market, especially from the private property owners with stronger cash and also CPF proceeds. Now that the rule has been removed, eligible private property owners can sell and move directly into the resale HDB flat. This actually helps genuine right sizer avoid renting for 15 months and moving twice. So who benefits from it? So private property owners or the HDB owners? So private property owners are more obviously the winners because they now have more flexibility, right? But selected HDB owners may also benefit from it as well. So private property right sizer may still want more space, so they could look at 5-room flats, executive apartments, or EM or jumbo flats. This could bring more buyers into the larger flat market. However, HDB buyers looking for this flat may also face more competition. So before I continue, if you find this useful, please help me to like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm to show this video to more HDB owners and also the upgraders or the downsizers who may need this information. So let's go into the MOP supply versus the past transaction. So in 2026 itself, around 13,480 flats are expected to reach MOP. The estimated breakdown is about 2,200 to 99 will be 2-room flats, 2005 3-room flats, 5009 4-room flats, and 2007 will be 5-room flats. So 4-room flats from the largest supply at almost 44%. But reaching MOP does not mean that every owner will sell, right? It only means that they become eligible to sell. So now let's compare with the resale transaction from 2020 to 2026 mid, right? There were about 181,000 transactions in total. Around 75,000 to 79,000 were 4-room flats. 43,000 to 46,000 are 3-room flats. 43,000 to 46,000 will be 5-room flats, and followed by executive will be 11,000 to 13,000. So this tells you that 4-room flats itself have the strong demand, but this also tells you that it will also face more incoming supplies. 5-room flats have less MOP supply and may attract more interest from private property right sizes. So let's go into the percentage itself. So the 4-bedroom itself is roughly about 41.5 to 43.7. So followed by 3-bedroom and 5-bedroom shares about the same, 23.8% to 25.5%, followed by executive on the 4th, 5th, which is the 2-bedroom, and the 6th and 7 will be the 1-bedroom, followed by the multi-generation HDBs. The market impact. So the market now has two opposing forces. More private property owners may enter the HDB resale market, but more HDB flats are also reaching MOP. So I do not expect every HDB flats to raise equally. Larger, rare, and also well-located flats may receive a stronger interest, right? 4-room flats may face more competition because they form the largest MOP supply. The impact will depend on the flat type, location, condition, and also the buyer's affordability. So in my final conclusion, the removal of 15 months rules gives the private property owner more flexibility and also may widen the buyer pool for the selected HDB sellers. But it does not guarantee that all HDB prices will shoot up, right? So for HDB upgraders, do not focus only on how much you can sell for, but the more important question is, after selling, can you safely afford the next move? Study the demand, supply, financing, and exit strategy before making a decision. If you found this video useful, like and subscribe. This is Shaun Ong. I will see you in the next video. Ciao!